Oh wait, I gotta do the fancy screen. Hang on, let me click it. Scenes. Oh, I can just do it over here. So let's just go to stream, go to starting screen. We're starting, buddy. We're not giving all you guys this startup screen. I gotta start that first. All right, back to there. Let me go listen to it real quick, see if it sounds like crap, see if the audio is on track. I'm gonna go to YouTube real quick. I gotta catch it before you guys get in here. Not to be disrespectful to you guys, but I do need to get to work when you guys are here. I need to get to work anyway, but it's part of it. But look, check this crap out. And then it zooms into my head. It's keeping me framed in. So that's pretty sweet. All right, so you guys are seeing me mess around over here, but I think I gotta do like the clap test or whatever. YouTube. Hey, there's me. All right. This is like 10 seconds behind, but it'll be all right. The clap test or whatever. YouTube. Hey, there's me. All right. Haha, it worked. I don't know why I'm clapped again, but okay, we're done. So now on the, I need to pull this up real quick. Where is this one at? The monitor for TikTok. So pull down on this screen, and jerk that screen up here. There we go. Monitor the live chat so you guys can talk and say what's up. Yeah, that's what I needed. All right, cool. So, what's up, Bill? What's up, everybody else who's hopping in as you hop in? We are working on some Coax now. I've got a lot of stuff that I've got to get done in a short amount of time. Unfortunately, a short amount of time is just not possible. Viewers, TikTok, creators must be, okay, viewers must be, all right, it's fine, I don't care about that. Just reading the rules. TikTok had some rules pop up. Apparently I didn't follow, hey, wonder if that thing's still following me. It is! I don't know if it likes me looking away from it, but that's, sorry, I just don't find that hilarious. It's framed into my head, and I'm back way over here. Is it still working? Dude, that's sweet. All right. I gotta figure out what I've done with this. I've got part of it here. There it is. Found it. I might mess it up. We'll see if it can find me. Oh, heavy over here. This is cool. So it's not quite as good, I think, as the previous option I had before, where you guys could kind of follow along and see what the heck was going on at the same time whenever the other camera is not in the right shot. So now let's pull the main camera back in the shot. Something like this. Let me know if the camera is too dark or too low of quality. Let me know on that. I would really be curious what your guys' opinions are, because we're trying a new camera setup out. We've got two different cameras that are new. This is what we tried to use in Joliet, but they did not work, unfortunately. So this is what we're working on now. What's up, Steve? What's up, Dusty? Hope you guys are doing well. I wish it would show me on the live, like monitoring, how many people are actually in here. I know I don't have a bunch of you guys in, because I'm not seeing a bunch of you guys hop in and out, but it's just, I don't know. It's a lot nicer to be able to track that. Because I got several people on the other platforms right there. I don't know if it shows me the TikTok along with everybody else. I think it separates TikTok. What's up, Ethan? What's up, Jam? What's up, everybody else who's hopping in here? Hope you guys are doing well. So we've got to build a flange. So I've got to figure out what the top edge of this piece is. Kind of want to get this off my neck a little bit so you guys can kind of maybe talk to me and see what's going on. Let me scoot it right there. All right, so also if the audio is muffled, let me know. I would love to know that also. That would be another thing that would be appreciated greatly from you guys. Just some feedback, really. Because like I said, this is a whole new camera system. I could zoom. I think I should zoom, so I am going to. Let's try it. Oop, got a wrong one. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So I got it on a gimbal, but I don't have an... What's up? Yeah, man, for sure. It was good meeting you in Joliet, for sure. Absolutely, Fat Joe. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, no, not yet. I'm coming dang close. I got some more to do. But just give me a sec. Give me a little bit. I've got to get caught up. It has been an absolute nightmare. Look, see this blade, how it's got a big chunk in it right here? I think I've got another thing. Yeah, I'll be on... I've got to get through, to be honest, a decent pile of coax real quick. Just simply because all this crap happening, man. It's just been a nightmare. The whole setup was messing up. Everything was giving me trouble. Hey, well, that's a bunch of extensions. I don't need those. I need a new blade. And that's going to be right here. Because I am known, I don't know how, I wouldn't say I'm known. I'm not the pack rat king, but I definitely am a serious pack rat. Thank you guys for liking the stream. Appreciate you, Don. Thank you. I need to make this screen somehow bigger so I can see your guys' stuff. Everybody else can see when you like it. I think the chat on the main screen was a bit distracting, so I probably won't do that anymore. I think it was cool to have in its own way, so everybody can see what everybody else is saying on all the platforms. But I believe there's just not enough room on the screen. I have some 400 left. I have, I think, 500 foot of it left. I will not be carrying it anymore. If you want it, then you'll have to get it sooner rather than later. How do I pull this blade out? There it is. So, quick release, I pull this, pull that up. That is pretty cool. Can't complain with that. For a quick swap, holy crap, that's nice. Nice. So, I don't think the brightness is quite right. See how my head is a little bit brighter than down here? So I'm going to move this little filter right here. Make y'all guys a little bit brighter. I'm trying to make my hands where it's not too bright. Oh, Tupapa, hello, hello. Is Coax. I don't know how to translate exactly what Tupapa is saying. So, if anybody knows what "que andas colo" means, that would be helpful. And he says "todo manso loco." It just says something about me being crazy or something, or a crazy size wire maybe. And "que" means question. Anda esa trucha. Trucha. I don't know if I could be butchering my Espanol. But I'm trying. Hey, thanks for sharing the live, Jam. Appreciate you, man. What's up? Ridge Runner. Okay. What's up, Ridge Runner? Hello, hello. Waving a hand, Samuel. Hope you're doing well. All right, so we're working on some 1 5/8. Or she's not 1 5/8. I'm sorry. We're working on some 7/8. I apologize. So where's my little turny? Turn that booger right there. Back, 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 back. Like that. Should be good. So, yeah, this other little camera is cool as piss. Look, look. It's following me. What's up? And then I pull back, and it zooms into me. I'm sorry. I'm having fun with that. Let me get back to work. But it's pretty sweet, man. I mean, I don't know. I like to elevate what I'm doing to where it's, you guys are seeing what's going on. Hairline and forehead must be best friends. No, my hairline's been pretty good. We ain't doing too bad. Thank God. I know several that are not. I like my hat, though. Scissor can cut. Yes, this could easily cut a finger. Be careful. So it can cut plastic pipe, so you could easily cut yourself. So keep your hand out of the blade. Just like a cigar cutter. There it goes. Hey, copy the impress. You talking about the small camera, Grease Monkey, or you talking about the big one? Tony, appreciate you liking the stream, man. Look, it's zooming in and out when I scoop my head over there. That's funny. All right. Yeah, I don't know what I did with that. It's got clamped on something metal. We'll get a new blade, which we got on there already. And let's get to work. So, I have a little bitty manual for you guys to kind of look at. I have a bit of argument with the way it wants me to do stuff, but I'm just going to do it anyway, the way they say. I may modify in the future, but they have come up with a good enough set of instructions that you can run this cable outdoor use 24/7, 365 days a year. So I would say they did a pretty good job. Hey, what's up, Vinny? Waving a hand, man. Appreciate you hopping in and checking out the live. We're working on some big coax here. So I need 25 mils. We're going to measure that booger out. I'm definitely a lot happier. The one that follows you, yeah. Appreciate the one that followed me. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. Man, yeah. You know, I still hadn't taken that stupid boat out. I got to fix the trailer on it. It's got a. Hey, Eddie, thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate you, man. You guys are gonna get mad at me zooming in and out over and over because I keep jerking over there to see who did that. But I'm working on. Yeah, evening time, man. Waving a hand, man. I don't think you guys understand though. I don't really have a good way to show you. But physical size, let's just say the screen I'm working with is about this big, about that tall. It's literally like 8.9 inches. So it's a very small screen. Hey, Knockout, waving a hand, man. Yeah, it was a pleasure to meet you. A pleasure to see you again in Joliet, man. For sure. Thanks for all that you do to help the club out, man. I know I'm sure you do some things to come around and help. I'm sure if there's behind the scenes stuff that you help out with. I know that, of course, they got their own members and all that good stuff, but you've always been helpful, that I've seen at least. And if not just helpful, supportive at least. So appreciate you, man. I know that if people like you weren't around, then the events would not be going as smoothly as they do, especially when the club gets overwhelmed or something. Waving a hand, 1137. Waving a hand, 301. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you guys are having a good Monday. I had a lot of jet lag, but not really from the jet. It was mainly from the trip before and after. I picked a terrible schedule to fly out and to come back, or at least for me myself. I did not do a good job. It's not too bad. You just sharpen the blade. I don't need a hacksaw. I actually just showed you earlier. Do not use a hacksaw. Actually, use this. Literally, get a pipe cutter. Preferably, go ahead and get the larger one from Home Depot, the one that can cut up to 2-inch. It will cut with the 1.5-inch one, but the problem with this is whenever you cut, instead of making these small indentions like it is right here, it makes much deeper indentions, and you'll have to straighten those back out. So when I go in here, I'll have to round that hole back out, and when I build this flange, I'll have to round that edge back out. So keep that in mind if you get the smaller pipe cutter. It's just going to end up being a pain for you to work with. There's a lot of stuff I need to clean up on my bench, but as soon as I take my knee off of this spool, it's going to fall over, and I'm not interested in that right now. Hey, I'm going to butcher this. Guillermo Lopez. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you, man. Guillermo. I think it's Guillermo is how you say it. But yeah, it's definitely a pain to get through. You gotta have a sharp knife. If you don't have a good blade, you won't even get through the jacket hardly. And then if you're going through the whole wire, then there's very limited things that can cut through. Cletus, waving a hand, man. Long time no talk. Not really, but still. I seen you in and out, man. So now we've got to see how this is going to lay out right here. That's going to sit right there. We've got a flange right there. Now we got to get some more parts down here. We've got our bullet. We've got our bolts, but we need our, where's it at? One of these. I need to count these and see if I got enough. So I got one here. I got two here. That'll be enough to finish this job. I've got three. I've got four. Okay, cool. I'm doing good. I just was getting a little stressed because I thought I was missing some stuff for a second there. We're doing good though. And I think I've got a whole pile more of these somewhere else. Yeah, I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 8 more or something like that. So we're good on those. If you use those PVC cutters, if you twist it back and forth, it won't make the indentation. The problem with that, so actually there's a, I got distracted. My bad. Let me find this real quick. I wanted to make an explanation and I talked with my hands. So whenever I did that, I just dropped a screw and now I gotta open another baggie. That's annoying. I like to pack wrap the baggies if I can, especially when I don't need them. And that is entirely my fault. It's not your fault. I just talk with my hands too freaking much. All right, let's get this out. Whatever. So, I don't even need to cut that out yet. I need to leave that in there. So I lost one lock washer. I can find another one or dig that one up out of the ground. That was not smart on my part. I needed to do that right there. But let's explain it. So I've done this. So whenever you do the rotation, what happens right here is as I spin on it, what happens is when I'm cutting right here, it digs into it and goes deeper and pulls up to the end. You can't keep it in the groove because it's not really designed for this. So it kind of walks up the groove and cuts deeper into the cable. So unfortunately, you can't control the depth. So that's the reason I won't do that. I've tried it several times though. Thanks for the advice though. Appreciate you. But yeah, it's good for like regular pipe. You can walk it all the way around. It'll do just fine. But when you're trying not to get it, when trying to manage the depth, you gotta watch what you're doing. So let's get to work and find some more lubricant. I'll get a new one. I've got another one over here somewhere, but we're not going to worry about that too much. Night shift Indy run. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess we got a. Never mind. We'll talk. We'll see how this new stuff works. We'll talk about it later, I guess. All right. So, oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. So this camera might be a little bit harder to move than the others. And also, let me know how the focus is. So we want to see, yeah, you can see that pretty clear. Hey, Larry, appreciate you liking the stream. Thank you, thank you. Michael, appreciate you liking the stream. Thank you, thank you. I'll try to give you guys a shout out and give you guys the recognition y'all deserve. You guys are kind enough to hop in here and check out the live. I want to try to give you a shout out whenever I see it. I did have a whole chat up on there. I could pull it over on the screen, but like I said, I feel like it's just it's distracting and it knocks out, it messes up like the flow of what you're seeing. So yeah. I've gotten some good reports from the small camera. Everybody likes how it zooms in and out and kind of frames me in. And then I can move this way and then move that way. Oh, I did it a little too fast there. They got mad at me. But it's pretty sweet, for sure. So, I don't know if it'll start getting mad at me for not seeing my face or not. But it doesn't seem like it's having too much trouble so far. Like the back of my head, it seems to be doing all right with. Copy liking the setup. Let me know how you guys are liking this camera. Tell me if it's like better quality than before, like better images and stuff like that. Because this is a this was a major pain. Let's just say it that way. It was a major pain in the neck to get the setup going. Even so much so that it messed up when I was in Joliet and I couldn't use it. What's annoying though, I bring it back here and it works fine. So that really, really irritates the fool out of me. But it is what it is. I mean, there's only so much you can do. You can't control all possible circumstances. I tried to get like a ridiculous amount of redundancy prepped, and it just wasn't enough. Just being quite honest with you, it wasn't enough. You little, what's going on there? This just sets in place, I guess, and this just pops on. Like a little mini ring holds the terminal in, that in place. Cool. All right, so here is the risky procedure. I have to, it's not a question of if, I have to get some gloves. So I am going to, hey, appreciate you, Tony, man. Thank you for hanging out and checking it out, man. I will try to go live a little bit earlier later on. We're working on kind of getting our schedule worked back out. Give me just a second. I got to grab some gloves. But yeah, appreciate you, Tony. Thank you, man. Appreciate it when y'all can hang out, then y'all do. Because like I said, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing these videos. There's a toolbox down to my right, and I think that's where it's going to be. Hey, it framed me back in as soon as I came back in the view. So I keep looking up to see if it's working. I need to it's not in there. Where, oh where? I own like literally 30 pairs of gloves at this point. I just keep buying them over and over. I'll just use my white gloves. Not quite my super fancy gloves, but my, what do you call them? What the heck are these? Goat skin? Yeah, these are my goat skin gloves. Not even cowhide. Tuck my daggum shirt in. It ain't like the slap your face gloves, like pull the glove off and slap somebody gloves. But they look kind of like them because they're white like this. Hopefully the goat skin holds up pretty good to the sharp edge of this connector right here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna grab a pair of pliers right here. And we're just gonna push this flange down just ever so slightly because that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna make this thing clear. There we go. Nothing crazy. See if that's enough. That was enough. Correct. Sweet. So now, next piece is I have to kind of pull this off. Hey, thanks for liking the stream, Michael. Appreciate you, man. All right, so like I said, we're working on 7/8. This is 7/8 hardline. If you guys don't know what that is, I can explain it. If you guys would want to talk about other stuff, feel free to ask. It don't hurt my feelings none. If anything is messing up on the stream, like we're having like broken frames or something's falling in and out, please let me know too. That would be appreciated. Just simply because I want to make sure that like all the movements are nice and fluid. It looks like it is on my end. So I think we're doing good. And then also, audio. Tell me if those claps are on point. If my hands are touching at the same time as the sound is coming in. I heard it earlier and it sounded like it was to me. So I was very satisfied with that. Hey, Maury. Appreciate you for liking the stream. Thank you very much. Kind of try to give you guys a shout out as you guys interact. All right. So, sweet. We got a bunch of fellows hanging out. I wish it would tell me like where everybody's out of though. That would be nice. Oh, I had a bunch more a while ago. Well, whatever. I don't know where they all went. Yeah, okay, there it does. It tells me where everybody's at. YouTube land, X, and Facebook land. Hope you guys are all doing well on all the different platforms. That's pretty cool. I like that. So I can click close on that, and then maybe close on this right here. Copy the perfect. That's awesome. Sweet. Thanks for the feedback there, Eddie. It's appreciated for sure. Cletus over there looking for more interesting streams is what he's doing. He's like, what these other guys got going on? D-Win's just building some Coax. Nah, I'm just kidding. So, if you guys got questions about the key down, feel free to ask. If you guys would like to know about the next one I'm going to or the next one coming up, I'll absolutely try to. Yeah, I copied the bad spots. Hey, Chrissy, appreciate you. Hello. If you guys would like to know about the next key down coming up, I'll tell you guys about that one. There are a couple Hamfests coming up, a couple more breaks coming up. One in Portland, one in Fredericksburg, another one in Jonesville, North Carolina, another one in Carnesville, Georgia, another one in Cleveland, Ohio. I think that's it for the year. No, there's Gulfport, Mississippi also. So that is another one. Jackhammer, Tennessee, waving a hand, man. Grab the camera for a... I'm sorry, I'm not, I will not be the one who understands all the new references. Copy the thank you for the audio feedback. Let me know the audio is good. I sound like an old dude, but I don't even know what the heck a Lamar Jackson edit is. So sorry. Can be a little boring in some aspects, but I do try to make up for it with some technical information so you guys can understand some stuff. Am I backed up? You need 100 foot of LMR 1200? No, not crazy. I'm probably around 2.5 weeks out right now. That's kind of my log. I might be closer to 3 weeks, just depending on what all the heck else I got to get finished up. But no, well under a month. And if you just need the length, I can ship it to you. If you want me to put the ends on it, I can do that also. Okay. Hey, thanks for liking the stream, Cody. Appreciate you, man. that zoom in and out is kind of throwing me off, man. I think it's cool, but it's definitely throwing me off. What is this freaking one of them nighttime bugs? Just flies around the lights all the time. Don't know which one it is, but it's annoying. That's for sure. So, flange is built, flare's done, connection's on. Start my there we go, cool. This is a heavy thread pitch, so I've got to be careful before I start. I'm going to pack the lubricant into the O-ring seal just to make sure this O-ring doesn't try to move on me. I appreciate that. Jesus loves you. That is absolutely appreciated for sure. All right, so He is the way, the truth, and the life. All right, so now we have 2 connectors we need to put on here. Yeah, I know, it's pretty cool. I thought that was a cam at first. Cam at first? What do you mean by cam? You mean the camera? I'm sorry. I'm size is that? This right here is 7/8 hardline. 16. Oh yeah, I saw the 16 volt there, Cletus. The issue with the 16 volt is nothing for the most part, except for they will definitely bring the system back down from 18. So they will try to hold somewhere around like 16. I don't know, 2, 16.3, whatever they're. Oh, camshaft for an engine, yeah, it's definitely pretty large. But this is a corrugated copper exterior and a solid copper center conductor, and it uses a foam polyethylene dielectric. So here's the scary part. So when you're working on this, let me zoom out just a smidge so you guys can see what the heck's going on. And also let me know on that focus, see if it's focusing back in. It looks like it's focusing now. So zoom out just a smidge, something like this. So scary part is try to pull the connector off. Don't rip left and right or nothing. Try to pull it off. If you can pull it off, you didn't put it on there well enough to start with. Okay. Would it be fine to look at 6 times so it doesn't put stress on the end of your beam? I have coax clamps, so you definitely could tie it off for sure. This one's not solid center, it's hollow center. So if you look, I do have some solid center 7/8 right there, but that's a significantly older piece of wire. Most of your 7/8 will look like this right here. So I'll try to get you focused in. If the focus will work, I don't know if it'll focus this close. Let's just pull back, whatever. I got it set to focus at this distance. Maybe I can figure out how to work the focus on this better. But this is a physical camera that I'm using as a streaming setup, but you can see the open hole. It's hollow in the center. But I couldn't pull it off. It's connected properly. We're doing good. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 O-ring seals on this. And then when you add this one right here, that'll make a 5th O-ring seal. So it is sealed for the weather. It is designed for outdoor use just the way it is, with no problems and no extra need for anything else. If you want to get fancy, you can put some glue line heat shrink on the back of this, but it doesn't matter. It's like I said, it's loaded with O-ring seal. It's no problem. I've done lots with hollow core. Thought it was solid. No, it's cool. No, this one's hollow core. Solid core, like I said, looks like this. It is a copper plated aluminum. So you see the aluminum center conductor with a copper plating on the exterior. They got away from this because the hollow seems to be pretty good as far as structurally, and also takes a little bit more of a bend without necessarily. Well, I don't know about a little bit more of a bend, but it seems to be they like it better in overall design. So I like it. Does a good job. I've been very happy with this hollow core for many years. It's done a good job for sure. All right, so this end is done. I've got this finished right here. I've got more work to do. I've got some parts that I've got to get in. They are not here yet. This is my 7/16 DIN split feeds. So what it will have is, let me see if I can find one of my pucks real quick. Oh, by this box. That should be fine. So we zoomed out enough so you guys can see what's going on. I'm going to get in front of the camera so you guys won't be able to see me for a second. But I'll be back in just a short moment. So the puck will look kind of like this. So it'll have, I just got to stay way out here, really? Whatever. Good enough. I can show you on the small camera. Who cares? So the puck will look like that. It's got like literally a Teflon piece, and you'll see the threads right there. But that's how it's set up. That's going to be a connector-based split feed. I build those exclusively. I don't think anybody else has attempted that. There are some manufacturers that attempted an iteration that is similar to what I'm doing, but not nearly the same. I don't think I have one. So if I don't have one, I'm going to have to wait on it to arrive. It is already mid-shipment right now, but it is not here yet, so we're waiting on it. I hadn't showed you guys my high voltage connectors for a while, so I'm going to show you guys just simply because I want to. Here's my high voltage right here. Wait, get back in the shot. I wonder if the color balance is up. When I'm down here, the balance is pretty good. But yeah, that's a 20,000 volt, 80 amp high voltage connector. It's pretty sweet. I sell high voltage connectors if you guys want any. I just happened to see those and haven't mentioned them for like 8 or 10 months. Not everybody knows I have high voltage stuff. All right, need to go ahead and grab another. I'm just gonna have to do it this way. So, hey, I wonder if it's zooming all the way over. No, can it see me over here? I don't think it can. No, it couldn't get all the way over there. I was too far away. Let me grab another coax real quick, guys. I've got to wait on a couple parts for that. They should be here, hopefully within a couple days, maybe a week or two. So that's just part of it. I gotta figure that out. But we got plenty more coax to work on, so that's what we're gonna do. So there's some coax for me right there. I'll set this spool over here. That's pretty cool. That spool. Let's go over here. Sound like an old man leaning over and grunting like that. Need to quit. All right, next wire. That's not the one I needed. Jeez, man, this crap's heavy. Okay. Ouch. That was my wrist. Oh. Okay. Jeez, man. Once you get over a certain length on Heliax, it gets to be a pain to deal with. 7/8 is about 1/3 of a pound a foot. So once I really get over like 150, 160 foot, that's when it becomes a bit of annoyance, because it's just large and awkward, and at that point it gets heavy. So large and awkward is fine, but when you add heavy to the mix, oh, it gets to be a little bit harder. There's two. What? What's going on there? I don't understand. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on here. Let me look at this. That would probably explain the reason why, if that's the case. Yeah, that's a long one. Okay. Yeah, that's about a 160 footer right there. So that one's heavy. And let me look at my orders and see which one I'm supposed to have. You guys are in a weird spot. Do I climb too? No, I don't climb. Actually, excuse me. Yes, I climb. Do I want to? No. That's the answer. I'll do it on my own stuff. I've got a full Sahag harness, but I will try to avoid it at all costs. Just simply because I ain't got time for it. I stay too freaking busy right now. It's not part of the, not in the cards right now. Let's just say it that way. So I've got to, oh, I got a phone free now. I love this crap. Neat how it zooms, follows you, pulled 2 7/8 lines up 130 foot in a single climb. I don't think I've ever felt, oh my God, yes. That sucks. Did you have a gin pull up top, or did you just pull it while you're climbing? If you pulled it while you're climbing, that's, Lord, because it got heavier the further up you got. So it's like a endurance training galore right there. All right, what's going on here? Is this on the wrong one? Where's that? So currently I'm in the process of doing something really strange, which is losing the receiver to my mouse. Luckily, I am a pack rat, so I have an extra mouse right here. So instead of asking where the heck is my mouse and looking, I'm just going to hook up the other mouse and deal with that problem later. Because when you got a limited amount of time, you cannot let stuff like that bog you down. It is an absolute nightmare. Let me find the plug. Jeez, where you at? Way down there? Jeez. Good around there. See the weird faces I make when I'm trying to plug something in? That zooms in close to my head. Alright. That was an inside climb on a self-support, so couldn't really... Ah, that sucks, man. Yeah, that's absolutely awful. 250 foot for a dual band antenna on your tower. So, here you go. I have a website just for you. It is... If I can get the stupid thing to focus. Let me try to see if I can make it focus. Oh, don't do this. Focus. Yeah. dwinsrfsupply.com. It's literally my business. If you guys want anything, I sell coax by the foot, or I can sell you pretty much any. Let me see if I can get it to focus again. There we go. Sell coax by the foot, or I can sell completed harnesses. So if you'd like something, hey, 1137, waving a hand, man. You have a good night. Yeah, man, that's gotta suck. But yeah, if you want any cable, like I said, I do sell it by the foot. You can order it that way, or you can order it as completed harnesses. I am happy to do it either way. So just let me know. I am starting to try to figure out something. I've got to figure out some different links, but I will work out very high quantity discounts. Like if you're talking about 500 foot plus, then we will definitely start talking about some quantity discounts for longer runs. So if you guys would like to save some money and you're trying to get a bunch of wire for a new build, then I will definitely work with you. I am a wholesale company at the same time as a, I guess, building company. I don't know exactly what you'd call myself for this. This coax has got to go away. This other computer needs to hurry up and turn its butt on. Oh, I can do this too. Oh man, I love this. Dude, this freaking little keyboard. I gotta show you guys this thing. This is like the cheapest keyboard ever. Look at it. It's this little Targus little flip keyboard. Right? You see it? Flip, flip. But it has something right here. Bluetooth 1, Bluetooth 2, Bluetooth 3. That is ridiculously neat. Because I have two tablet-like computers. Hey, CC, appreciate you liking the live, man. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, I'm not being on the ball and getting other stuff done for you. I know you've been asking me about some stuff. I do apologize for that, but I haven't even remotely gotten caught up. So right now I'm behind and trying to get some stuff done. So it is not happening yet. I've got to run some tests on a bunch of different tubes that I've got, and I haven't gotten around to it. I got a 20,000 tube. I got a 10,000 tube. I've got a... Hey, Michael, appreciate you liking the stream. Thank you, thank you. Lucy Lou, thank you for liking the stream. Thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm not blind, guys. This is literally an 8-inch screen, and it's zoomed down to like a little. It's smaller than a phone screen, so it's very small what I'm having to look at right now. But I've got it because I want it portable, because I'm trying to take this stuff to these key downs. So I've got to get used to it. Normally it's this far from me, so I can see it super easy. But I'm running a lot of tests on it right now in the process of what I'm doing. And let's go to, where's the business page? Sorry guys, I'm getting on to here. We're looking this stuff up. I'll respond to you guys. How bad shipping? Been debating on a new 270 foot repeater in the near future. Shipping on just give me a state. It don't have to be the exact location. Just give me a state, and I'll try to narrow it down for you. Minnesota. Okay, so Minnesota, it might give me a little bit of what do you call it? Some bullcrap whenever it comes to shipping to like smaller areas and stuff. Whenever it's not like a big city, they try to surcharge the piss out of you. But I'm pretty positive. Let me just figure out some math real quick. Calculator, it's right here. Pin that booger to my taskbar so I don't have to do this again next time. I don't want the calendar. Go away. I said calculator, not calendar. Yeah. I actually did pin the. Oh Jesus! Forgive me, Lord. All right, so you guys are definitely gonna think I'm blind there because I literally just did click the calendar. So oh gosh, 90 pounds. So 90 pounds, 30 by 30 by 8. Probably around 150, 160 bucks or so for shipping. Shouldn't be too bad. Not necessarily the cheapest price by any means, but probably about 150, 160 bucks. All right, so I've got to set this other harness aside. I've got to get, where the heck is my login? Come on, get over here. I deal with a company called Square, and they're cool. I have no problems with these guys, but something about their daggone website just pisses me off sometimes. Because they're always trying to sell me into their product. And I'm like, dude, I've already got your product. I don't want to be sold into it. I just want to sign into what I've already got. So I figured out that what I'm going to do on my stuff is I just save the page, the login page, once I get in there. So I'm on two different computers right now, but I actually just got rid of one of my laptops. So I had a gaming laptop, and it was cool, but it had a fold-down keyboard and stuff. And to be honest, it was just a waste. 185. 185. There we go. But yeah, it was just a waste. It didn't work the way I needed it to. It was just taking up too much room on my desk. I've got a very large desk. I got a 4x8 over here and a 3x8 added onto the other end. So, yeah, so it's 4x8, and then technically you would just call this, I guess you would still call this 3x8 because that would be 4x8. So technically it's a 4x5, and then a 11 by 3. So 4x5 and an 11 by 3, and it's an L-shaped desk. So it's pretty cool. So wow, 3AEP 73 waving a hand, man. Thank you. Appreciate the roses. Yeah, appreciate you, CC. Thanks for understanding. I do apologize for not like I said, not handling stuff with you, but it's just I don't know. I don't know what to say other than it's just hard to keep up right now. I appreciate the business for all you guys, but sometimes whenever I get into some of the oddball stuff, trying to get that stuff done, it's just difficult. It's very hard. So this was ordered, the latest order. I already know what that one is. This was the next latest order. Now I know what that one is. So this is the one I need to find. What is the length that he ordered? That's what I need to know. So he ordered all that, covered this. Okay, that is the length that he ordered. Now I understand. Okay, so I'm going to set this big spool right here that you see. You guys can see it maybe on the small camera right there. It's going to go over here. I've currently got probably, I don't know, 1,000 something foot of 7/8 in my shop right now. I've really got to get it cleared out. So that research that I was just doing right there was to figure out what cable I'm going to be working on next. I just blocked my exit, but I'll survive. It'll be okay. This one's going a long way. This one right here, when I'm done with it, is going to Hawaii. So I actually have not been paying attention to that lately. It's really, really cool to track the metrics and seeing where stuff goes. And sometimes I just drop the ball and don't do it. But I think it's really cool, like all the different places you guys order the stuff from. So I don't know how to thank you guys, but thanks. I do appreciate the business. I appreciate the trust, and I appreciate the patience too. I'm not really behind on anything. I may, you know, I think I might be a little bit on some of these, but they're custom orders on several, so it's not like it's me just skipping out on their order. They're just wanting to add stuff, and they add it, and then I do it. And that's just part of it. This is a really custom setup. This fella got all kinds of goodies. It's back here. Next. Sorry. So if anybody wants anything, feel free to message these pages or message me on Facebook. I think is the current best place to message me if you want to get a custom order going. I will try to answer TikTok messages, but just to be quite honest, it's really hard when you spread yourself thin across multiple platforms. I've got YouTube, I got Facebook, I've got Twitch, I've got X. I do got Kick and Trovo, but I don't post on them super often. And then I don't know what else I got. I got my website, I guess. If it's on the website, by far the cheapest and best way to order it is off the website. Do I have enough of these? Oh yeah, I got plenty over here. I forgot. Thanks for liking the stream. I'm sorry I didn't catch it. Oh Jesus. Okay, cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. Somebody's not logged in and still able to see my stream. That's pretty cool. I like that. Hello, Jarrett. Hello. Hey, thanks for the follow, Wolfman. Appreciate you. Thanks for that. So, Ohio. Heck yeah, man. Hey, if anybody wants to give a shout out and tell everybody what state you're out of, you don't have to out yourself and tell everybody your exact location. But states are pretty cool. If you have a call sign or if you have a handle you go by, just feel free to pop it in there. I don't think anybody's going to be disrespectful enough to any other part of the hobby, and if they are, they will get kicked off this page really quick. So this is definitely, it's an RF friendly space. If you do RF, then you are my friend. I like you, because there's not a whole lot of guys left in the world that keep doing this stuff. W2GIL, man, appreciate you waving a hand, man, for sure. Yes, this is some 7/8 hardline. I've actually got 1, 2, 3. Let me just count, actually. I gotta get this other guy sorted too. I got 2. let me just read them. This one right here is going to Illinois and is 1/2 inch flex. This one is going to, where is it going to? South Carolina, and it's just a split feed. Some more 1/2 inch flex going to South Carolina. Some more 1/2 inch flex going to Louisiana. A whole nice, cool little bird setup I haven't even told you guys about yet, going to, I believe it's Ohio. I believe that's what that one's going to. I got several different RG400 going to the Bahamas. And then I've got, like I said, this harness right here going to Hawaii. And then another harness that's sticking around local within 30 miles or so. Milwaukee or DeWalt. I am sorry you are going to cry because you're not going to like me. I don't know if you guys can see this. Well, we're not turning the camera around. We're just going to do it. I think it's maybe worth this. I don't know if it's worth the hassle of editing this. No, I can't do that. Give me just a second. I don't know if this is worth all this work, but I like you. So, waving a hand. Appreciate you, Sanchez. Hope you're doing well. It can be for either. This is just communication wire. I'm an RF supply company. It doesn't matter if you guys are in ham or CB. I'll build it for whoever. I am not the type of guy that's going to give you guys grief about what you do or don't do. I think it's going to kill the hobby if we continuously try to police everybody. Everybody was an outlaw at some point, so I don't think it matters really. It's not these guys. These guys are not here bothering people, so I could care less really. That's not me trying to say anything disrespectful to anybody, but this is that's just how I see it. It's not one of those things that is going to be a drain on anybody else as long as somebody is using a good spectrum analyzer. it will work. But for the DeWalt or Milwaukee question, I've got to figure out how to do this. Wrong way, that way, that way, that way. And let's zoom. Zoom. This is I gotta change the filter too. Wrong way. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see, but that is an entire Ryobi wall. I have literally a whole wall of Ryobi, and 40 volt, 18 volt, and everything else. A lot of my lights are off over there, so you guys can't see, but whatever. That's literally a whole wall of it. So yeah, neither one. I like Milwaukee just fine. I do have a lot of small Milwaukee tools and stuff. Oh, there's my bird stuff, I guess. I can show you guys this while I'm here. Bird's the word, right? Bubba bird, bird, bird. There's some test equipment that I got over here. Here is you guys. This is what you got. Oh, I can't turn any further. Whoops. Let me get this slid over real quick. Just 1 second. I'll turn. I forget you, son of a gun. That's you guys over there. There's some orders down there. I won't zoom into that just because it's, like I said, there's one of my HF rigs up there. Here is my one of my controllers. I turn it up, turn it over. There you go, right there. I got two 10-meter rigs there. I got a Apache Labs Anon. That's the 7000 DLE right there. Of course, two transmitter testers. It's got spectral function and they'll do time domain and frequency domain. And I can also check bandwidth and things like that. Here's my VNA right here. We're doing a credential test real quick. There's the Maritron AL1200. This is the Bird 4421. This is the Bird 5000 XT. This is the Bird 4410. This is the Bird Signal Hawk Spectrum Analyzer up there. That is a Bird dual meter setup with 12 different sensor inputs. There's the 100 UA Bird meter setups. Several of those. Just some boombox speakers over there. More bird stuff right there. More bird stuff back there. More bird stuff over here. And more bird stuff over here. And then, unfortunately, next to a trash bag. Looks a little trashy, but whatever. If you zoom in, let's not look at my nasty stuff over there. We're not looking at that. We're not talking about that junk. I don't know if I can get it zoomed in properly. More bird stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think more bird meters over there. But yeah, that is what we have. Some RG400 on the bench. My entire bench needs to be cleaned. I'm not bragging about how clean it is. It is not clean. I gotta change my filter for my brightness, so I'm not super dark. Let me know if I'm doing anything wrong, guys. Yeah, it's a TS, what is it, 950 SDX, I think. I'm gonna do something. No, I can't do this. You guys don't get mad at me. Let's go over that way, so you guys don't have to look at my rumpus while I'm hopping up here. Oh wait. This has got the station monitor right here. Oh. Wait. Yeah, it's the 950 SDX digital. That's what it is. I feel old because it kind of hurts to climb up on my knees. All right, but yeah, that is just a couple of the rigs. The Apache Labs is also on this other computer over here. This thing freaked out at me. Connect to back. Thank you, buddy. You got me? Yeah. Sorry, we went on a detour here. Don't say flex. Ryobi is made by the same manufacturers. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Ryobi's. I'm a big fan of Ryobi just simply because they have really oddball tools that work very good for us. So let's go over here. Yeah, I actually there's a Ryobi plant. It's only like 40 miles from my shop right here. So let's go right up here. You just got to be careful, make sure you don't cut yourself or nothing. But I'm trying to find a. Actually, I got to mark it. It's the smartest thing you can do if you don't know if you're exactly on something. Just make a mark. Don't get too cocky and like, oh yeah, I don't need that. Sure as a will, you say you don't need it, and then here it comes, you needed it. Alright, so that cuts that and gets that cleared out for me. When I cut close to the end, it does flatten the edge out a little bit more than what I like, but it's pretty darn easy to get it back to shape with no problems. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad, guys. Here I was cutting and doing nothing, and I'm not even got you guys lined up on the right shot. So I think I'll zoom in just a smidge. Zoom, 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 zoom. Now it's changed since the. There we go, something like that. I got what's called a ND filter. I'm not a camera guy. I don't know what the heck that crap is. I was told it's good for outdoor use. I have super bright lights in here, so that's what I'm using it for. See if that gets it to focus. Is it focused on my hand? Let's look at something with writing on it. We need to be able to even read the lettering. Yeah, we're good. It's focused. Like I said, I'm looking at a little 2-inch screen, so just forgive me for not knowing everything's perfect. Next, that was a long detour. I'm sorry, guys. If you guys like that other stuff, then cool. But if you guys don't like seeing extra coaxes and you just want to see me build it, then I apologize for the guys that I didn't hurry up and get the show on the road. Unit 175, Audio King, Western Oklahoma. Heck yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for hopping in. Alright, so you guys got any other questions? Y'all feel free to ask. If it's about RF theory, I will try to help and answer it. If it's outside of my knowledge or area of expertise, then I will gracefully try to bow out of the conversation. But otherwise, I will try to help. This is your one-stop RF shop, I guess. If I can help it, at least. I'll try to be. So, we want to cut it right here, something like that. Should be fine. See if that's around the 25 mils it calls for. We'll measure that out. Thank you for the follow, Sanchez. Appreciate you, man. It's appreciated for sure. I hope you guys are enjoying the content, what you guys are seeing. If you guys enjoy it, please like the stream. If that was literally, this is the one time I wish I had bigger zoom. Like, I can only zoom in like, I don't know, 10 times or something like that. But it is within like a 1/16 of a millimeter, me just eyeballing it. That's pretty cool. So, it just means I've done this once or twice. All right. You got questions about 7/8, LMR 1200, RG 400, antennas, antenna design, RF theory. Feel free to pop your questions out there. It keeps the conversation going, and I got something to talk about while I'm building. I am very happy with this new setup. It's done well. This little camera is zooming in and out with me, so it always keeps me in frame. That's nice. I can kind of talk to you guys. You guys can see what's going on. It seems like, say, if this camera didn't exist, right? I'm just working on wire, and that's cool. It's fine, but it's not really as interactive as me being here. Say, hey, what's going on, guys? And I'm talking to you guys. So I don't know. I think it's super cool, especially with that little custom zoom feature. pretty sweet, in my opinion. What's up, Jose? Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello on Facebook and YouTube land and everywhere else you guys are at. Let me see if I can hop over here and look real quick. I just want to be nosy. There it is. Look at that. YouTube's doing it for sure. Ain't that something? All right. So I will be back live tomorrow, not the same time, but earlier time. So if you guys like this stuff enough, then feel free to come check it out tomorrow. I will be a lot faster at my setup. I was getting back here from Joliet. There was a key down, and I had to go there. I will make at least, I'm like tower climbers and things like that. So I have all sorts of people on my page, and I like to kind of, if I can, bring them all together. This is what's called 7/8 hardline. So it is a coaxial cable used a lot of times in broadcast and in telecom. So you'll see it like AT&T, Verizon, and stuff like that. They used to use a lot of coax like this. Now they've kind of moved fiber all the way up the tower and use much smaller coax at the very end. But it's also used in broadcast, your AM, FM radio, your television and stuff like that. It'll be on stuff like this. Some of the bigger television broadcasts will run what's called rigid line. So it'll be, instead of corrugated copper like this with a jacket on it, it'll be solid copper, and it'll look like this with these flanges on the end of it and just solid copper all the way through. Alrighty. If that was enough detail, let me know. If you would like to know more, feel free to ask. It does not hurt my feelings. I'm building this wire, and I've done it quite a few times. So answering a few questions while I'm building wire is not going to hurt my feelings at all. Was that good enough in the shot? Yeah, we're great. Except for my big head being in the way, but you guys will have to deal with that. I'm sorry. There we go. Sweet. Next step, grab the next part. So here is one of our O-rings. We're good. That's all fine and dandy. We got our bolts. We got our bullet. We've got our O-ring. Don't need these. These are just guides to help you cut straight. If you guys don't know how to cut straight, use those and use a hacksaw. But definitely, I would suggest highly to try to get good enough just to use this. It'll be significantly easier. It's just a pipe cutter you can get from the store. Yeah, copy that. Yeah, I do have some smaller connectors. We got some 7/16 DIN right here. I've got some female LC connectors right here. And we can take you all the way down to, oh goodness, regular PL259 or some BNC. I build it all. I am an RF supply company, so I supply RF components to all sorts of people. Doesn't matter who you are, I will supply you parts. So, I have to get my next bin out, which is this right here. So, I gotta be smart and not ignorant like I was earlier and leave these things in the package. There's no need whatsoever for me to cut them out, because I won't be using them anytime soon. The customer will, but I will not. Okay. But I need this. Here's where you gotta be careful. I usually wear my gloves because these... It didn't get me. That was really close. So, again, for that exact reason, don't be dumb. Put your gloves on early, before you think you need them. Copy the last two, the ones you're used to, for sure. Are you having trouble finding some decent? Let me look real quick and see. Where's my mouse? It's over here. I'll find it eventually. 7/16 DIN for LMR 600 Flex. I do have some 7/16 DIN for LMR 600. I would have to I am a distributor for LMR connectors and stuff, so I should be able to get you some flex stuff if you would like. So just let me know. Personally, I am a bigger fan of 1/2-inch flex than I am LMR 600. But if you already own the 600 flex, by all means, continue to use it. There's no point in buying stuff twice. So, but money-wise, you do get a lot more bang for your buck out of your 1/2-inch flex. All righty. Any questions, guys? Feel free to ask. Copper splinters. Ouch. Yeah, well, more than just a copper splinter, it's actually what it does. It's like a extremely bad paper cut. It'll slice right through your hand, super sharp, like a razor blade cut, and you'll have a split in the skin, and you'll have to glue that back together or put some Band-Aid on it and hope it glues itself back together. Otherwise, you're going to the hospital and getting stitches. But luckily, I've never had that happen yet. It's cut me pretty deep before, being ignorant and not paying attention and just being careless. But I have so far managed to avoid the hospital. Thanks for liking the stream, David. Appreciate you. Missed some guy earlier who liked the stream. I try to acknowledge all you guys for liking it. Now, TikTok guys, I do apologize if I haven't been acknowledging you guys. You guys are definitely difficult to check the likes for, because it doesn't pop up on my main screen it doesn't make noise at me, because you guys can like it multiple times. All you got to do is just tap the screen over and over again. I've got several guys that hop in the lives that do that, and I mean, shoot, to be honest, I appreciate it, because for TikTok metrics, it really it requires a lot more likes to get the same response. So that's why they do that for me, I guess. I'm not super apt on the stuff it takes to get all the metrics good on all the platforms. The biggest thing I try to do, thank you, Russell, appreciate you liking the stream, man, but I'm not super big on like what it takes to get all the metrics right on the streams. I just try to mind my P's and Q's, don't break the rules, make original content, and then they continue to hopefully promote my stuff and not like knock me off the For You page and crap like that. Not that I get there all the time, but it definitely can be a lot harder if TikTok doesn't like you, or doesn't like the content you're producing. It's significantly harder to get your information out there. Almost nobody sees your stuff. I'm not mentioning exactly what they call it, just simply because I hadn't had it happen to me, but I am not testing it. So now I have a little bit of stuff that happened in here that I'm digging out. So I can't have this copper dust looking stuff in here from where I built the flange out. It can stay in the back, but it cannot stay in the middle of the wire, because it'll decrease the dielectric strength of the wire. This wire is capable at HF and below, so at HF all the way down to VLF, then it can handle at a minimum 15,000 average, 24/7, 365 days a year. When you go up higher in frequency, you lose power handling. You also increase attenuation. So HF and below, 15,000. So So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I built my flange a little wide. I do that all the time, but I thought I could get away with it a little bit easier than with this, what I was doing, but it didn't work. So all I got to do is just round this little edge of this flange out, and I'm just making an extremely strong edge, and also knocking that edge off of the upper limits of this connector so I can tighten it up. All right. I just build a really good, I like to build a really good flange. I do not like the automatic power tools. And make sure this is straight. See if that'll tighten up. If that don't, I'm going to be very displeased. I'll just have to whine about it though. Oh no, why? How does that work? What did I do? So something on TikTok screwed up. What is it doing? Search results because it's fake engagement policy. What? No, we're appealing that crap. Appeal. Thanks for following. Appreciate you, KE8WRI. It's trying to give me some bull crap about saying my stuff is messed up. Hey, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate you. Copy the retired electrician for sure. RF theory is something I learned very young with my family. It's been in the family for sure. So it's what allowed me to kind of get a huge head start. And then I just dug into a bunch of research papers. If you understand the terminology, you can start figuring stuff out. If you don't understand the terminology, then you're kind of at a loss. It's like getting into working in the medical field. If you don't understand all the terminology, it's going to put you in a pickle. Doc Dunn, appreciate you, man. Thank you for liking the stream. That's not straight. I can hear it. It's not right. Not right. Not right. So I'm gonna pull this off just for a second. So it is. This stuff is super susceptible to cross thread. So I gotta make sure it's not trying to cross thread on me. I did try to eat a little bit of threads, but not much. Did pretty good. But now let's look at the starting point of this. Let's see if there's anything in my thread that's causing me problems. I don't see nothing. Should be fine. Thanks for liking the stream, whoever that was. I did not see it. It went away too fast. But thank you, thank you. Thank you, Diamond, for joining. I do apologize for whatever the heck is happening on my TikTok live. It did just do exactly what I complained about. Unfortunately, it said something I'm doing. I don't know what the heck I'm possibly doing that's violating their terms or causing any problems with their stuff. But they are irritated with me for something. So it's very unfortunate whenever you... I don't know. I try to mind my P's and Q's with stuff. I don't try to bother anybody. I don't try to do anything wrong. I just try to make my life easy because this stuff's a pain. But that's literally all I do. I'm not difficult to get along with. Nor do I do anything dangerous or anything, steal anybody else's content or whatever. I just try to share videos for you guys. And then apparently I'm getting reprimanded. I don't know what I did wrong, but whatever. Just appeal the crap and see what happens. Yeah, if you guys like what did I not do? There it is. Yeah, it says live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in certain results because it violates fake engagement policy under our community guidelines. What fake engagement am I doing? I'm just building wire, guys. Apparently TikTok thinks I'm doing something wrong. I don't get it. Oh, I bet you it's this other thing popping up on my screen. I bet you it's somebody else liking the stream. Oh, I'm gonna pull that. I'm gonna get rid of that. So I guarantee you that's what the heck they're pissed at. That sucks, though. I really like to daggum. Thank you guys for liking the stream and stuff. And it really is guys doing it because it's on Facebook and stuff like that. But that sucks. Whatever. Let me just see if I can find it. It's over here somewhere. Somebody please like the stream, please, if you don't mind. I gotta find this crap and pull it off the screen. It sucks because it's definitely. If anybody hasn't already on Facebook, and I apologize for TikTok, guys. I don't mean you guys, because if you like the stream, it won't show me. So anybody who gets a chance that likes the stream on YouTube or Facebook, please just click like real quick so I can pull this off the screen so TikTok won't keep banning me. It's been kicking me off my lives, and I've figured out it finally tells me what it's doing, and that's what it is. It thinks I'm trying to get fake likes and crap, but I'm on Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, X, and I don't know. Let me click the thingies and see. All right. Nobody clicked like on the stream, so I don't know. I thank you guys for liking the stream, but yeah, I'm on X, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. So let's go back over here. I gotta find the stupid overlay. Let me do a test real quick. I'm gonna properties, alert box. Where's it at? Alert box. I don't know how to do it. Facebook, don't care. Alert box is here. Where's it at? Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure this crap out. I think I turned it off. Maybe they won't ban me no more over something stupid like that. That's literally crazy. So, all right, back to what I'm doing. So, what it was, I think I figured it out, and I've been trying to figure this out for weeks. Squeak of unhappiness. Yeah, man, it's just annoying, man. Thank you, appreciate you, Andy. I apologize. I do appreciate you liking it for sure. Apparently, it's just Facebook anyway, so I guess I need to pull that off because it's unfairly giving the Facebook guys more of an advantage. I'm thanking them guys a lot more than I am you guys. I wish it would give me like everybody all in one place. Thank you, so I can the like so I can thank everybody. That is not right. It don't feel right. You can just feel it when something don't line up right. Nope. I want to see if it's trying to. Stuff like this is just a pain in the neck sometimes to deal with. Is it trying to cross that on this one, or is it trying to cross it on this one? I think it's this one right here. I think this is my trouble. Maybe I've found my culprit. One more time. If this don't work, I'm just going to grab another end. Maybe it might have just worked. I think I fixed it though, guys. I'm not sure. Thank you, Ron, for joining. Appreciate you. Anybody else is hopping in here, I do appreciate all you guys. I don't see YouTube and Facebook as well as I used to. I can see how many people's in here, but I can't see when you guys join and stuff. I would like to kind of open the chats up where I can kind of read them all. I fixed it. That's always kind of a satisfactory thing when you have something trying to mess up and you find out how to fix it before it messes up. Because if I would have kept on threading that, it would have literally cross-threaded and caused me some major problems. But I caught it and it didn't do it. So I definitely can see why TikTok's trying to give me crap now, because it literally is showing. I was just looking at the bit rate and stuff. Let me try to pull this off. Okay, not coming off. It is connected. We are done. I'm going to go ahead and call it. That is going to be it for the night. I've got more to do, plenty more to do. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more 7/8 EIA flanges to do. 1, 2, 3, 4 more 7/16 DIN connectors like this to do on some 1/2" flex. And then I've got several more jumpers to build for RG400. So we will be working, and then we'll be doing a custom bird meter setup here very soon. You guys will see that at some point. And I'm going to set that wire right there. I'll pan around to the test equipment so you guys can see the goodies. If anybody wants any bird meters or anything like that, I do sell all this stuff. I don't sell the test equipment though. Let's zoom out. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Out we go. And you can see all the equipment that I use. So, and then the bird meters and my nasty bench. Let me see when I pull out like this, I have to change the filter. I want to change it just to see what it looks like. So that makes it a lot darker. That's as dark as I can make it. It's not too bad. It's like an exposure thing. It's called an ND filter. All right. Appreciate you guys. You have a good one. When the movie starts. We're finished. We're done. I've got more to do. Muhammad, if you get a chance, hop back in here tomorrow. I will be back. What is it? From right now, it will be 18 hours or so from now, I think. So 4, 5, 6. So it would be 4 hours off. It would be 11, 10, 9, 8. So 4 hours off. So 20 hours from now. In 20 hours from now, I will be live again. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. Hope you guys have a good one. If you like the stream and enjoy what you saw, please like it, and maybe you'll see some more like it. And if you liked it enough, feel free to follow me. Thank you, thank you. I will see you guys later, and I'll be back tomorrow. See y'all. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, hang on. Let me click the fancy stuff. Let me do this.